Hi, this is John Patrick Hickey. I want to welcome you back to the video cast. There is a great power that you hold in your life. It will determine your success. It will determine your view of the world around you. It will decide on your moods, on your communication with other people, on your happiness, on your peace. Everything depends upon this. Earl Nightingale always referred to it as the magic word, and that magic word is attitude. Your attitude means so much. Now, I know that there's a lot of people who will tell me, you're talking an awful lot about attitude and the whole positive attitude kind of thing, and we hear it a lot. And one of the unfortunate things about constantly hearing about a particular subject is it kind of loses its potency. I understand that. We see it in our society all the time. That and it works for the good and for the bad. That, when people are constantly bringing up the same thing all the time, we kind of get dull to it. It's no longer something that perks our curiosity or really speaks to what's inside of us. Well, I understand that danger, but at the same time, it's a fact. And it's a fact that because we've heard so much about it, we have an opportunity to miss it. And I don't want you to miss it. I don't want you to take the whole concept of attitude for granted, because it means the difference of having a good life and not having a good life. It's that simple. Earl Nightingale used to always say that, and I refer to Earl Nightingale because, besides being a great author and a broadcaster for years, if you've never experienced any of the work by Earl Nightingale, you can go on YouTube. You can still see his videos that he did back in the 60s and 70s. And they were great. They're just as wonderful today as they were back then. But anyways, I refer to him because he talked about attitude. He understood the importance of attitude. And Nightingale used to always say that great attitudes are not the result of success. Success is the result of great attitudes. And that is the key. You see, we keep thinking that once I got it together, once I achieve my goals, once I'm successful, once I have the income that I want, or that everything seems to go my way, or my relationships get straightened out, or whatever, then everything will be okay. Then I'll have a good attitude, then I'll see things more positively, then life will kind of go on nice and smooth. Never happens, because we get it backwards. You see, we have to get our attitude right before we can get everything else right. Otherwise, we're just digging ourselves a deeper hole. It's hard to move forward and try to achieve an element of success or achieve a particular goal or develop good relationships when your thinking's off, when you're negative, when you're angry, when everything is upsetting to you, where you're discouraged and you don't have, you think everything is against you. You don't have the energy to push you forward. A great attitude gives you energy, for one. It allows you to have that push that you need in order to continue to move forward. It develops a sense of enthusiasm, of excitement about your life and the things that you're achieving and what lies ahead. And when all of that develops, when all of that takes place, then we're able to embrace the reality of those things in our life, not after the fact. How are you going to celebrate a good attitude when you're angry all the time? It's just not going to happen. Those things don't work. You see, you have to be able to get that attitude in check. So here's a couple things that you can do. For one, get rid of the negativity. The negativity will drag you down. And I'm talking about people, even people who we're close to. Now, I'm not saying that you walk away from everybody in your life, Because there are sometimes we have negative people in our life, real negative influences that are key people. These are our families. Sometimes they can even be a spouse. And I'm not saying that we push them away, but I am saying that you limit their influence as far as allowing them to control how you feel about yourself, what you think, what you do, that you open yourself up to a more positive image of how your life needs to be. Get rid of the negative TV programs, get rid of the negative music, get rid of anything that is going to bring you down. Don't listen to the news. You know, and that's a lesson I have to learn repeatedly, because I'm a news junkie. I like the news. I like listening to what's going on in the world. But sometimes it can just be too much negativity, and you need to just close the door and move on from that. When you get rid of those negative influences, then you can start building positive influences. And the way to do that is not even by getting rid of all the other things. The first thing you need to do is replace them. Start listening to more positive music. Listen to videos and podcasts and different things that are going to build you up, that are going to encourage you and show you which way to go, and constantly be giving some positive things. Read positive personal development books, or even in fiction. Read positive things that are going to build you up and help you to feel good about things around you. Take walks in the woods. Listen to good music. Be around art. These are all things that can help inspire instead of drag you down. And they will, you won't have to stop the negativity. They will push it away. Those things will just move all that other stuff out of your life. It's like getting a big broom and pushing all the garbage away. Take the time to invest in yourself. Build on that good attitude, and the success that you seek will be yours. Let me encourage you with this as well, to always be your best. Love God, have good manners, discover the unknown, and change your world. Hi, this is John Patrick Hickey again. I want to thank you for spending time watching the video cast. I do hope that these add value to you, that they encourage you, that they give you principles and information that you can use in your everyday life. That's our purpose for being here. The Growth Center was designed and created in order to help you to become the very best that you were created to be, to fulfill all of those dreams and desires that you've had, to accomplish your goals and your dreams. Now, I also want to encourage you to get other material besides this video cast, which, by the way, if right below here, you're going to see a little button that's called subscribe. I do hope that you subscribe to this video cast so that regularly when we put these up, you'll be notified and you can watch them. But I also want you to go over to the website, which is at www.johnpatrickhickey.com. There you're going to find books and other materials to help you to grow and to continue to pursue those goals. Again, that's www.johnpatrickhickey.com. And thank you again for joining us.